Hello Scorpio, welcome to your mid-December to mid-January love and relationship reading. It's from the mid-December 2017 to mid-January 2018, love and relationships. This is a general reading, so I will give you what I get from my guides and what I'm being told, and so it will go to, I suppose the reading's going to resonate for the people that need it the most at this particular point in time. If you're wanting more detail on your reading, you could also, I ask you to check out your moon sign and rising sign, and that might give you a little bit more detail or insight and resonate a little bit more for you. The first spread that I'm going to give you is for coupled Scorpions, those in relationships, marriages, commitments. This will be for you. Then I will have another spread for you single Scorpions to see what's going on energetically in the 4 weeks for you to progress or help you along your journey. So for you coupled Scorpions, the first card that I've got here is the Eight of Coins, and the Eight of Coins to me, there's a mulling over, there's a reassessing, there's a reviewing, there's a review of the relationship. There's a review of the relationship. It's, you know, plus and minus. We're balancing the books here. I feel like we're balancing the books. We're looking at, you know, what's good about the relationship, what's not working about the relationship. It's like a stock take, I want to say to you. It's like a stock take of the relationship. And what's caused that? You've got the Tower, which is overriding that. You know, the Tower is overlapping that. And it's you know, what's gone on here, you know, that has shaken the foundations of this relationship. What's gone on that has caused you to review it. What's caused you to review it? It's, you know, things that are out of your control. Things that are out of your control have occurred to bring on, I want to say, a dissatisfaction on the direction that the relationship's taking or what's going on in the relationship. It's circumstances or things that are out of your control, but they're causing you to reflect, to review, to have a whole lot of reviewing, things that have happened. And so what you're being shown here is to change the perspective of how you're looking at things. When you look at things from a distance or as a third person, it's going to look differently. Look at things without emotion. Look at it as a third person, as you're looking onto a relationship. Look at it without emotion, so that you can see it for what it is. And that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be looking at it from a different perspective, removing yourself from the situation and looking at it as an outsider. And it changes how you view things. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for you. I think it'll be different for each of you. For some of you, you're going to stand back and look at the relationship and think, wow, you know, how did I put up with that? That's, you know, I'm looking at that differently and removing my emotion and looking at it practically, and it's just not fitting for me. For others of you, you're going to remove yourself from the relationship and have a look and have another perspective on it and think, oh, well, maybe I was hasty in what I said or what I did or how I'm reviewing it. So it's going to be, you know, either or for you, Scorpios. So it just depends on what's going on there. The Knight of Wands is, you know, there is a lot of emotion happening there. There is a lot of passion. There is a lot of haste, I want to say. You know, don't throw fuel in the fire. Really, you're going to hear things, you're going to see things that are not going to sit well with you. And it's about standing back, you know, have a look from a different perspective. But I feel like there's a lot going on there for you in this relationship, causing you to review it, causing you to review the relationship. You know, there's going to be, it's not going to be harmonious. There's not going to be an agreement with both of you. It's about finding that balance. You've really got to work at finding that balance, finding that middle road, finding that neutral ground, so that you can come together and discuss and reason and work things out. So it's really a time of working things out. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of heat There's a lot of heat in what's going on. So really try and find that middle ground to talk about what's going on and reason it through. It's something that's caused you a lot of heartache. It's caused you a lot of angst, a lot of sleepless nights. There's been a lot of thought that's gone into this. So it's something that if this is resonating for you, it's not for all of you, obviously, but for whoever it resonates for, it's about really working. You've been really working things out. There's been a lot of sleepless nights. Something's not working for you that needs to be reviewed. If it's no longer working for you, what parts of the relationship aren't working? It's not that the whole relationship's going to be thrown out, but what parts aren't working for you? What parts are working for you? What do you want to save? What do you want to throw out? Is it worth saving? These are all the thought processes that are going through for you. And the disappointment comes from this person here, the King of Swords. The King of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or can be that, or can be someone that is very stubborn, someone that is very strong, very opinionated, won't, because it's in reverse. So the negative qualities are coming out here for this person. You know, someone that's very headstrong, very stubborn, won't listen to your side of things, is controlling. Okay, so they're the qualities that are coming out. So it's with this person. I'm going to have another card, which see if I'll get a little bit more detail. But I feel like they're digging their heels in as well. So there's a real, you know, that you're not finding the middle ground, which is really important because you need to. You need to find the middle ground. You need to compromise. And I feel like this person's really not doing it. Not doing it. I'm just not going to do it. You know, I'm just not going to do it. You know, it's just the balance, the justice is not going to, it's not balanced. It's not balanced. This situation is not going to work in your favour. It's not balanced. It's not working in your favour. It's not working in your favour. You know, and this is for some of you. I'd hate to think it's for all of you. But, you know, there is a lot of angst. There is a lot of angst. There's a lot of water under the bridge. Don't focus on the water that's under the bridge. Focus on what it is you've got that is good in the relationship. You know, you're feeling unable to make a decision. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling trapped, I would say. You feel there's you know, you're bound. You're trapped by, what I'm hearing is bound and trapped by financially. You know, if we separate, there's going to be a division of properties. There's going to be a division of finances. There's going to be the children, the parents, what's family going to think? There's a whole lot of issues here that are needing to be considered, and it's making you feel very stuck. So you're having a hard time clarifying. Let's have a look at what I can get for you here to ease that. You will work through it. You will work through it. Okay, you will work it out. You will work through it. This period will pass. Okay, so hang in there and keep working on yourself because this period will pass. Okay, be mindful though, because there is some sort of dishonesty going on here. There is something that's not clear. There's no clarity. There is something that this is a theft. It's a theft of emotions, materially, some loss that you're going to sustain. Okay, so it can be an emotional loss. It can be a financial loss. It can be a loss of feeling secure and safe. But it's not working in your favour. You need to be mindful, be aware of that. Oh, I'm sorry about this reading, Scorpio, but it is going to take work. It is going to take work. Are you prepared to put that work in? Are you prepared to put that work in? I don't know. That's something you have to ask yourself, okay? Because it will take work, okay, to put that, to get that to where you want it to be. You know, that, and this will resonate not with all of you, but with some of you. I hope you work that through that. I hope that it comes out in your favor. I hope that you can resolve things. There is an opportunity to do that. That depends very much on you, and when you stand back, what sort of perspective are you getting? Is it worth putting the effort in? Is it worth putting the work in after you've done your balance sheet, after you've reviewed what's going on? Okay, so that's what I get for coupled Scorpions. So there really is a time of reviewing here for you. There really is a time of, and for some of you it'll work out. You'll review it and work together. And for others of you, it's not going to really do it for you anymore. So, and it's about you honouring you being, don't be bullied into making a decision that you don't want to make, because that King of Swords is very, very, very strong, very, very stubborn, very, very controlling. So let's see. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a spread for single Scorpios. So let's see what's going on for the singles. What's going on for the singles? And let's have a look. You know, Scorpio, I need to honour the process, and I need to give what I get. And I don't like giving those sorts of readings. I really don't. But that's the wheel of fortune, you know. It's part of life. It's part of our learning process. And we do work through it. We do grow from it. And good times do come up ahead as well. So I know you've been through tough times lately. And this is just one more lesson for you. So I'm really sorry about that. But I do have to honour what I'm being given, you know. Okay, so singles. Singles. Whoa. Well, singles. Energy's happening there for you. They're all, cards are flying out at me. Really wanting to, let's do this. Let's do this for the singles. Let's do this for the singles. This Emperor dude's coming up for everybody. It's just, he's busy. A lot of passion, a lot of things happening here for you. You know, there is fabulous new beginnings, new path, new doorway for you happening. Your heartbreak and you know, everything that you've experienced, that's in the past now. That's in the past, and you've brought with you what you've learned. So don't stay in that negativity and blame, and, you know, don't even play that game. Don't play that game. It's, you know, vengeance and all. Let it go, because as long as you do that, it's only hurting you. It's not hurting anybody else. It's only going to impact on you, and it's going to block your energy flow for what's up ahead for you. So release it. Bring with you what you've learnt, what you've gained, and move forward, because there's a lot of wonderful, wonderful things ahead for you. A lot of passion. It's quite good, quite good. There's a holiday there for you too. Where are you going? That'll be nice. Let's have a look. Let's just pull a few more here so I get a bit more information. Wonderful. One more. The outcome. Oh, you've got a couple. Okay. Oh, nice. All right. So, Scorpio, single Scorpio. Okay, there is new beginnings, new beginnings. You really have got that fire in your belly. You're getting, if you haven't, you're going to get it. You know, this is from mid-December to mid-January 2018, and there is a passionate time coming up for you. This real fire in your belly. Let's make things happen. It's really dynamic. I'm feeling like I want to speak really fast because there's so much to do, so many places to go, so many people to meet, so many things to do, so many things to organise, and you're the life of the party. You are the life of the party. Great energy around you, you know, and bring it in, because there is that abundance, that wish card. What do you want? What do you want to create? reinventing yourself. It's a time of reinventing yourself. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to portray? What do you want to show people? You know, what's this fun side? It's just, that's all there for you. That's all there for you. And so is this person, male or female. Okay, the Emperor is someone that's really strong, passionate, and I feel like it can be someone else that's coming into your life, someone that you're going to meet. It can also be you and the energy that you're giving out, the energy that people are picking up on around you. Okay, the energy that you're emitting, which people are finding really attractive. Really attractive. You know, I feel like there's choices around. You're going to have a choice. So that's nice. There's going to be choices for you on an emotional level. There's going to be, I feel like there's more than one person coming into your life, and there's choices. If this was like this, I'd say, well, you're having difficulty making those choices. But you're not. You're not. In reverse, it's like, well, yeah, okay, but I can decide, or maybe I'll go out with both of them. You know, it's about choices, and you're going to have, and what I'm hearing is a lot of laughter, a lot of fun, a lot of being out there, being an extrovert, which is, you know, you all over. You know, it's about, you know, this confidence that you're exuding, this coming out and meeting people, and people are just going to be drawn to you. They're just going to be drawn to you. So go out, have a good time, enjoy yourself. You know, enjoy yourself, because there's a balancing here of karma, of you know what's going. It's your turn now. It's your turn to shine. Okay, I feel like you're coming out of yourself. I've got these three for this one here. So I feel like that's that one there. Okay, so I feel like there's a holiday coming up for you. There's some sort of getaway, some sort of holiday, some sort of retreat. And it could just be that you're retreating. You're just having a break from work, having a bit of fun, just with pulling away from the humdrum. Okay. The humdrum. Just make sure you get enough rest, because there's a lot of party time ahead for you. Okay, parties and celebrations and new beginnings. A lot of new beginnings emotionally. And your energy is really dynamic for meeting people, connecting with people. You know, not just thinking about it, but actually doing it. You know, because there's a lot of passion. So I feel like there's an opportunity there to meet people. It's going to it's about, and I'm not even thinking. You know, I don't even. Some of the signs I've said, well, write down the qualities that you want to bring in, and you know, think about it. But not with you. I feel like it's time for action. Okay, I feel like you're really going to get out there. And if you're not, then you need to get out there and really party, because you're going to be the center of attention. It's about giving birth to a new you, a new way of doing things, a new way of being, there's going to be new people coming into your circle. Okay, you're going to make new connections as well. So shine, single Scorpions, because it's fantastic for drawing people to you. You've got that sort of magnetic energy around for the next month. I don't know if it continues after that. We'll have to wait and see till mid-January when I post the next lot of love readings. But for this one, you're very magnetic, so utilize it. Have fun. Happy New Year. Blessings and prosperity and lots of love to you.